Hello there. We're chasing a tropical storm depression. I don't know. This thing is wacky. It is the most wackiest thing we've ever seen. This thing likes to skirt the coast. You know, it might be the worst storm since uh I think there was a storm once in 1942. I don't remember exactly what storm it was, but I think it was a big storm. The wind blew and the roof flew. And everybody went backwards. It was a hell of a thunderstorm and all that good stuff. Yes, it was, and that's the way it was one of those days. And nobody will hear this unless they play the replay. But, hello, people. Yes, yes. Mother Nature has said, you know what? It's been a whole year since we screwed with Louisiana. Let's screw with them today. And hopefully, my awesome thumbnail, which is a real thumbnail, by the way. Look it up. Real. Radar image. I'm telling you. So, tis was a hell of a storm. I think it was Hurricane Matthew, which wasn't down here. I don't remember where exactly that was, but I believe that's where the picture came from, if I remember correctly. Yeah, let's see who pops in. Don't really expect anybody to pop in, but hey, you never know. If you want the real weather updates, you come cheer. Well, I can tell you right now exactly where the hell Bertha is going. You know where it's going? Straight back to where it came. Hell! That's right. If you don't believe me, ask. Ask who? I don't know. But I'll tell you. Also, go Saints, go LSU, and Lions suck. Got to get those plugs in. You got to get those plugs in before the masses start to fly. So, we're going to have a lot of fun guests today. I don't know who. I'm sure they'll tell me. Um, so, yeah, there we go. I was going to do one of these yesterday, but I didn't feel like it. So, we'll see how this goes. I don't think I'm going to do more than an hour. I don't plan on it, but you never really plan things. But so we'll see. We'll wait until the millions and millions of the loyal fans pop in. Somebody wants to know about the weather. Come on now. I should have put in a different title, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Yes, I'm chasing it. It's going backwards at 3 miles an hour. Oh, and that's 5. Maybe it went back to 3. I don't know. Don't know. Let's see what else we got in the news today. I don't know. Don't know. Hmm. That turned pretty fast. We're gonna have 473-mile-an-hour winds. All hell's gonna break loose. Run for your lives. You can't hide in your basement because we don't got basements. So you is screwed. Enjoy the rest of your days. And I don't know. I don't even know. Mother Nature is just warming up with this a little slow in here. That rainmaker we had last month was more powerful than this bitch coming up. So by the time it hits Boudreaux's area, it's just gonna be an L. Shit. Probably a little bit of the same. It's gonna be to the point where it's like, nah, I don't feel like producing any rain. I'm just gonna sit here and wave as I whistle by. Right? So I don't know. I don't know. Remember, folks, the replay for a transcript of this replay, just listen to it backwards. I'm sure you'll find some interesting messages. There we go. And I'll find some interesting messages. There should be a law. If the speed limit's 35, you should be able to drive under 35 without getting penalized. I don't understand that. All right. For anybody that's interested, Bertha just went backwards. It went loop-de-loop, twirly-twirl, and that's about that. So, I don't know. It's a Bertha watch party. You know, you get a beer in one hand and you're staring at some hurricane winds or whatever. Well, ain't no hurricane, but we'll just treat it like one. It's a little, Oh, hell, wait a minute. I put the wrong banner up. Shit. That's the banner I was supposed to put up right there. I knew I was supposed to put up the right banner. Look at that. That's for next year. I just kept it on there. You see? I got it on there just like that. And that's being nice. I ain't even like, but at least you got the fleur de lis right. I don't know what that other one. It looks like the Monopoly symbol there, but I don't know what that is. The Monopoly symbol, or I don't know. That might be the Lombardi trophy. I'm living in the future. The future. That's right. Oh, I don't give a shit about Elvis anymore. I don't even see him anymore on any streams, period. I know he's around, but I don't, nah. It ain't even to the point where he was insulting my team, because anybody can do that, obviously. But, when you hit below the belt and start talking about personal shit, yeah, that's when I cut the lines. When but I'm living in the future. The Who Dat Nation, all the way to the Super Bowl. So I can't wait till football season, week 1. Can't wait. Week 1, soon as we kick off the ball, the Lions fumble the opening kickoff, and the Saints run it back for a touchdown. It's gonna be 7-0, and then we kick it off. And Goff throws an interception for a TD return on the second pass of the play game. And then it's 14-0. And then the running back fumbles it, and the Saints return it for a touchdown. That's 21-0 in the first quarter. Well, hell, you need a lot of laughs. That's like good medicine. The Saints winning the Super Bowl. That's like the best medicine ever. Come February, wherever, I don't know. The Saints are going to be hosting up the Lombardi. That's right. Shit. You're going to see me every week. Every damn week. Every damn freaking week. I'm going to be on the YouTube. That's right. Every week. Shit, the Lions ain't even our rival. I ain't even worried about the damn Lions are a footnote. We play the Lions, once every 3 years, 4 years? That ain't nothing. That ain't even our rivals. Shit. We got better fish to fry than the Lions. I mean, good Lord. Nope. You're going to have to get on and say, my team got beat by the superior Saints. Hey, you know, if my team just happens to lose, I make a video about it. I did it last time. So, I got all the bragging rights in the world. How many Super Bowls do you have? 0. You got half, your team's got half of the Saints' former coaching staff. And you actually got the coach from the Saints. And you still can't win. So what does that tell you? You plunk a few here and there and there and there. But then the Packers and the Bears keep taking all y'all's offensive coordinators and defensive coordinators. And they go into the playoffs with y'all's former coaches. That's just, I don't know. That's just sad. That's just, sad. Don't worry. Tyler Shucky's going to go for 450 yards against the Lions. Kamara's going to have 2 touchdowns. Etienne going to have 2 touchdowns. Chris Olave is probably going to have about 15 receptions, a couple touchdowns. It's going to be a good game. My team's going to win, of course, because they do. And yeah, but he played for the Saints. He retired as a Saint. And then he was a coach on Sean Payton's team. Remember, we had the dude first, so we had him as a coach first anyway, because he was a tight end coach. But I'm pretty sure he ended his career with the Saints. I'm about 97% sure, because I know he played for the Saints for a couple of years. Every play in the NFL eventually plays for the Saints. All the good ones. Most of the good ones. Shit, I'm be sitting there with my popcorn. I'll be like, look at this shit. Aaron's team get his ass whooped again. Again. It's going to be 21-0 before the first quarter's over. Shit, there's so many ways. We're going to sack off in the end zone. That's going to add 2 more points. That's going to be 23-0. Then we're going to block a punt. Return that. That's going to be 30-0. There are so many ways the Saints can run up the score on the lines. Now, they probably won't. In all honesty, the Saints are probably going to keep it pretty close. It's probably going to be 24-23, just so the NFL doesn't get pissed at the Saints again for ruining a former superior team. Let me rephrase that. So, I think, they're going to whoop. The Saints going to go up and down the field. We win every time. The Saints hold the all-time advantage versus the Lions. Look it up. The Lions, I think it's like 9-7 or something like that. We hold the all-time season series. I have it written down on paper somewhere, but Hey, remember Tom Dempsey hit a 63-yard field goal in Tulane Stadium, November 8th, 1970, and beat the Lions 19-17. They said he would never hit that field goal. And that some bitch went boom. I stood in the exact spot where he kicked that field goal. The stadium's not there anymore. It's a vacant lot. But I'm telling you, you look. Please shit on my team. It's just gonna make the victory more sweeter. I promise you. It's gonna make the victory more sweeter. It just is. The funny part is we wasn't even in that Super Bowl. That's the funny part. We wasn't even in that one. But I know my team's gonna win. I know. I got faith in my team. I don't even know who's on the Lions other than Goff. I can't name one player. Maybe that kicker's still there. I had him on my fantasy team last year. I don't remember his name. But I don't see any weaknesses with my team because they're awesome. Shit, everybody roots for the Saints. What the hell are you talking about? Mother Nature rooting for the Saints? Shit. Everybody roots for the Saints. It just so happens this game. Hey, anyway, this game is in Ford Field. So if the power goes out, we know what team's cheating this time, don't we? This ain't going to be in the Superdome. See, if this was in the Superdome, we would have ran the score up really fast. But, the NFL says we got to play it, slow it down. We got to give the home team a fair advantage. We have to make sure they don't get their ass blown out the first 3 minutes of the game, because everybody will turn off the game. So we got to make it really competitive. Yeah, I don't keep up with it. It's the Saints versus the NFL. I don't care about the other teams. The Lions on my list are 33rd or some shit. I don't know. I don't even pay attention a lot. We got there's only 5 teams I severely hate in the NFL. The Falcons, the Buccaneers, the Panthers. That's 3 of them. That's really the only 3 that matter. I hate those teams. The other teams I just dislike because they're not. I don't care about the AFC teams, but I know once we beat the Lions, we're gonna have to play the Ravens, and we're gonna beat the Ravens. I don't remember who we play after that, but it's going to be a 12-5 season. We're going to win the NFC South. We're going to go march into the playoffs. We probably going to meet the Lions in the playoffs, in all honesty. The fuck? Do we even play the Rams? I don't even think we play the Rams. We might. I don't know. I don't care about the Rams. You think I give a shit about the Rams and Stafford? Preseason? Who the fuck cares about preseason? Come on now. Preseason is glorified fucking scrimmage. You give a shit about the preseason? I mean, like, Stafford's going to play for like one fucking play, one quarter. They pull the starters after like three plays. Preseason don't mean shit. That's basically for like the backups, the fifth and sixth stringers to earn a roster spot. You know? Oh, we're going to be in the playoffs. We're not going to be in the playoffs. We're going to be like the number 3 seed or 4 seed. We're going to be in the playoffs. I promise the Saints going to be in the playoffs. I want to see where the Lions are going to be. Where are the Lions going to be? Like, I don't even know the Lions' schedule. I don't even know the Lions' schedule. But I know they got an easy. I know they got an easy schedule. I know they probably play like the Falcons like 15 times in a row. I mean, you know, the NFL rigs that shit. You know. None of them teams won the Super Bowl last year. What the hell are you talking about? What? I don't know what you smoking up there, but hey, I'm pretty sure those two teams didn't win the Super Bowl last year. Hell, Lions didn't make the playoffs. The Rams, I don't know what the hell the Rams did. I don't remember. I don't even remember what the hell they did. I don't even know. Yeah, the Saints gonna roll over the line. I'm telling you. I can't wait till you make that video and you sit there and you go, Field Guy, I apologize. Your team's the better team. They still suck, but your team's. I know that's what you're gonna say. They still suck, but your team beat mine. That's what you're going to say. I know you're going to say that. I'm predicting it now. Like, you're not going to give me props. You won't. I give you props. You're not going to give me props. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. The Rams won in the Super Bowl last year. I don't think they were. I don't know. I don't watch the Super Bowl. I only watch. I stopped watching about, after the NFL screwed us. I said, nope, we're done. Nope. Said we are done. And if Stafford was any good, he'd still be on the Lions. I'm just saying. They wouldn't have traded him for golf. So, and before you say, oh, Stafford requested a trade. Well, gee, I would too to get the shit off that team. Team ain't won shit in 50 years, and all of a sudden, as soon as they trade them, they start winning. How does that work out? Y'all had like the best receiver, the best fucking quarterback out there, just damn near. Y'all had like all this talent. You couldn't make the damn playoffs. Couldn't. Dude, Stafford ain't even on your damn team. He was. See, that's the thing between me and you. Once the players off my team, they can go fuck themselves. I don't root for them. They're not on my team. I mean, unless it's like a Taysom, but I don't know. Myles Garrett got he's gonna go from one shitty team to another shitty team. That's just how it is. He had 23 sacks with the Browns. Yeah, you know why he had 23 sacks with the Browns? Because the Browns were 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt, 3 and out, punt. He was always on the field. Always. Always. I don't know. I don't respect a team until they prove to me that they're a good team. Sorry. It's like, now maybe in like week 10, if they're like 8-2 or something, then I'll throw props to your team. But hey, everybody's 0-0. They all start out the same. And then they work their way up. Preseason don't really mean too much, so I can't really say for preseason. But, in fact, they should just abolish preseason altogether because it's, pretty soon the NFL is going to go to 18 games. probably in the next couple of years. Before Goodell retires, he's going to screw up the NFL one more time. But they should just get rid of the preseason and just do what they got to do. But I'll tell you this, the Saints are going to have a better record than the Lions. Hands down. Without a doubt. There's no way in hell the Lions are beating the Packers twice. They're splitting that. There's no way in hell they sweeping the Bears. That's probably a 1-1 split there. The Vikings you're probably going to beat twice because they're the Vikings, obviously. But, and then y'all probably got to play like other teams. I'm telling you. Tell me, who is on your team besides Goff that's worth a shit? Anybody. I mean, I guess Miles, I didn't even know Garrett was on. I knew he got traded. I mean, you know. That was last year. You're talking about me being in the past. That was last year. The Bears are way improved this year. I mean, you can't go back what you said last year. It's every year, up and up and up and up. The Saints are better than they are last year. I know a lot of stuff. I know so much stuff. So much shit. Hey, I'm going to be an analyst on the radio doing this shit. So I'm just saying, I go on a local radio show and get my radio swag on. Know how to do that stuff. I don't pay attention to I don't need to pay attention to the rest of these piss poor teams. I pay attention to one team, and that's the New Orleans Saints. These other teams suck ass. And it don't matter what move Chicago made. I mean, shit, they still got Caleb Williams. I mean, good Lord. I know everything my team did. We got Travis Etienne from the Jaguars, kicked ass. We got that awesome wide receiver. Got Olave back, kicked ass. Still got Kamara, kicks more ass. Fuck the power rankings. That shit's all rigged. That shit's all fucking rigged. If you believe the fucking power rankings, if you seriously believe the power rankings, then your head is swelled. I mean, come on. Shit. You sitting there and you're going to try to tell me the Falcons are higher than my team. That's bullshit right there. That's bullshit right there. That's because your head is pointed the wrong direction. You should be listening up, not down. I bet you got the Lions ranked, fourth? They suck ass. Fourth? I'm like, But it depends on each power ranking you do. Yeah, we'll see who sucks. It's gonna be sweet revenge when the Saints beat the Lions in Detroit. In Detroit. But that's okay, because when we beat your team, you're gonna make every excuse in the book. So it ain't even gonna be even if my team beats your team, you're still gonna have some kind of bullshit excuse, a penalty or some bullshit. So it's not even gonna matter in the long run. It ain't even gonna matter. I'm telling you. My team beat your team, you ain't gonna make no damn video. You gonna sit there and say, oh, my team was screwed, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna hear more excuses. I'm gonna hear all kinds of excuses on why your team got screwed, blah, 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 da, 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 da. See, me, my team loses, I don't have excuses. I go, the other team was the better team, and that's it. I don't have no excuses. Don't need any excuses. I'm telling you, I already went into the future, and I saw that the Saints are gonna win. They're not gonna lose to the Lions. You can't, it's already written in the destiny. It's already written. You can't change it. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I got so many. I got like 3 or 4 people out there that owe me money over the years. 3 or 4 of them. So, the Saints never suck. I'm sorry. The Saints are the best team in the National Football Association. So it says it right there. It says Lions eliminated. Sorry. See, I'm not even saying I could have put Lions suck ass on there, but hey, I was just joking around. Just put eliminated. Sorry. I left that on there. That's probably gonna stay on there for a while. I mean, not on my screen. I'm just saying that's probably next 5 or 6 years. Hey, I'm gonna invoke the curse of Bobby Lane. I'm gonna bring up the curse of Bobby Lane again. So, that's why your team ain't in the Super Bowl. Because Bobby Lane put a curse on your team, said you ain't never gonna win. It was only supposed to last 50 years. Well, guess what? It's actually lasting another 50 years. So y'all screwed. So, yeah, telling you. And that's why y'all's team is called the Detroit Lions, because y'all lying about everything. You're lying about your team being good. You're lying about your players being good. There ain't nobody worth the shit on that team. You got one of the best coaches and you still can't win. I don't get it. You got the dude and you still can't win. You stole half the Saints coaches, like 16 players from the Saints, and you can't win. You took all the talent from the Saints and you still can't win. I don't understand that. I don't. You could put every good player on the Detroit Lions. You had Barry Sanders and you couldn't win a Super Bowl. Come on now. Come on. You had the best running back in NFL history, and you only made the playoffs one time in that man's 10-year career. You had 2 franchise players quit at the peak of their careers because they said, fuck this, I'm done with this shitty team. 2 of them. Not 1, 2. Because they got tired of playing for losers. 2. And you can't default that because that actually happened. Look it up. Calvin Johnson said, screw this shit, I'm done. I'm not going to kill myself. Barry Sanders did the same thing. That man ran for 15,236 yards. Yet, 1 playoff victory. They made the playoffs 1 time in 10 years. The best running back. Now, they got shitty quarterbacks. I mean, I don't know. You made it with Scott Mitchell somehow. I don't know. It was only maybe Andre Ware. I don't get it, but y'all squandered. We had the best quarterback in NFL history. We didn't waste him. We got screwed. We should have won like 5 Super Bowls at least. We got screwed. But hey, that's documented evidence. That's out there. People don't want to believe that shit. That is out there. That is out there. So, you think the Lions are good. You think they are. Nah, they might be good, but they ain't Super Bowl good. They not. I promise you they not. I mean, shit, you might got 10 wins on you. I don't know. You might go 10-7. That's a high mark. I ain't even looked at the Lions' schedule. Hey, they may win 15 games. Who knows? Hey, doesn't really matter. That's why they play the games. I just know they ain't beating my team. So, don't worry. After week 1, I promise you, I ain't even going to bring it up. After we beat the Lions, after week 1, I ain't going to bring it up the rest of the season. That's just how I am. I'm just going to be like, oh, did we win? Oh, I guess we did. I ain't going to say shit about it. See, you would, every week you complain, Saints screwed my team. Saints screwed my team. Every week. Every damn week. Instead of just saying, congratulations, your team's the better team. Nah, you're going to say, nah, y'all got lucky. All this other shit. All these excuses going to come out the book. They're going to come out the woodwork. I'm telling you. I better get a congratulations when my team wins. I'm going to come on your stream and I want to hear congratulations. That's it. That's all I want to hear. I'll let it go. Because the Lions ain't even really a team. They're not really, they a football team. And they're like, well, It just brings in a point that I really don't even care about the Lions. We just play them once every 3 or 4 years, and they're just in the way. That's really all it is to it. So, So I know you got to practice for your video. You got to practice for your video, and you got to practice the Saints are the better team, and all of this good shit. So, I'm telling you, we got the better running back, we got the better wide receiver, we got the better quarterback, we got the better defense. Y'all might have better special teams, but I mean, shit, who cares about that? But overall, you put the Saints and the Lions together, and the Saints are going to win 95% of the time with an error of margin of 5%. So, I mean, either way, it's going to be a good game. But I'm telling you, Cam Jordan's going to sack Goff at least 5 times. I'm just telling you, that man's out for blood. He's going for the single season sack record before he retires. So, and I'm pretty sure the Lions signed a couple of ex-Saints players this year. They always signing Saints players. They know where the good players are. They know. They just say, hey, let's go get the Saints players. We'll win every time. Shit. And if you don't believe me, go look at the Denver Broncos. That's all Sean Payton does is pick all his former players up, and he almost went to the Super Bowl last year. So, I mean, shit, if you had Sean Payton coaching the Lions, they'd probably win. That'd be the only reason why. Only reason. So, and I'll think of more arguments down the road because there are plenty of arguments. But it just goes to show your team doesn't matter. In the scope of things, the Lions ain't even on the Saints' radar. They're just another victim. That's it. So, I'm focused on the Atlanta Falcons, Tampa Bay Succaneers, and, the Carolina Beeps. Beep, 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 whatever. That's all. And them 3 teams. That's 6 wins right there. And then we just got to fill in like 4 or 5 more, and there you go. So, as far as Stafford, the Rams are terrible. Like, what the... Look, good Lord. Let me tell you something. Their damn wide receivers screwed my fantasy team last year. I lost my fantasy game because of their damn wide receivers can't catch a football, fumbles a football. Stafford gets hit 15 times in the head through like 6 interceptions. I'm like, Stafford has always screwed my fantasy team. So this year I'm actually going to put him on my fantasy team, and I'm going to stick him on the bench. That way he can't hurt my fantasy team this year. You put the shitty players, you draft the shitty players, and you stick them on the bench, they'll never hurt your fantasy team. Ever. Never. So, just remember, when the Saints beat the Lions, I want that congratulatory video. You don't even have to dress up in Saints gear. I'm totally fine. I just want to hear Saints are the better team. Good job. That's it. Shit, that's it. Simple as that. And I'll do the same to you. I'll be like, Lions are the better team. Because it's not even a rivalry. We were in the same NFC, but just, I mean, I can't feel sorry for a team we play once every 3 or 4 years. They're just not a rival. They're just not. They never will be. So, I mean, look it up. The Saints have a lot of wins against the Lions. Tons of them. So, it's a proven fact. Go on YouTube and type Tom Dempsey field goal. And you'll see right then and there. That was like the first or second time they played the Lions and they beat them. So, see, you must know I'm right. You stop typing. He's like, nah, I'm done listening to this shit. I know my team's good. I ain't gotta listen to this bullshit anymore. Anyway, we got a tropical storm out there. So the tropical storm Bertha can beat the damn Lions. Shit. I mean, hell, the Lions are one of 5 NFL teams to lose a game to the bye week. Okay, so and that takes a lot of miracles to do that. I mean, the Falcons do it every year, the Bucks and the Panthers, and for some extent the Cowboys. But I don't know. So the Lions will be the 5th team in NFL history to lose to the bye week. It's a very rare accomplishment. That just pretty much just says the team sucks in so many ways. Not even in one way. I'm talking about every way. So, but see, I know I'm right. I knew it. That's why everybody goes on when they go on your screen, there's something gonna say, "Go Saints." Who that, baby? They know who the better team is. See, they won't say that on your stream though, because they think you're gonna time them out and ban them. So, you know, but Cat's not gonna go on your stream and say "Go Saints" because you'll probably ban her if that happens. But you'll be like, "Nah, we can't have these Saints people on there." Shit. And I mean, as far as Elvis's team, well, shit, the Vikings only have one good player on our team. It's Jordan Jefferson. That's it. Shit, we always beat the Vikings. I guess we play them this year. I don't know. We always beat them. Fuck Kamara, legend against the Vikings. 6 touchdowns in one game. The legend of Kamara continues. That's just how that is. Yeah, at least I made my point. And that was a pretty good point, too. If I would have had Cajun up on the panel, he'd tell you. He's probably taking a nap. I'm going to get him to do a live stream one of these days, and we're going to see. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Man, I wish I had, like, I wish. I wish I had Casio. I wish I had Tiger Jet 21. I wish I had Striving Kate on here. I wish I had Mr. Jerry on here. I need all of Who Dat Nation to get together in one big stream and defeat the evil empire. You know? Shit. If I put them thoughts out there, they all gonna come in and they all know. Shit. They have to know because they do know. But anyways, I guess what my luck, I'll end the stream, the cage will pop up. But Zanron knows I'm right. The Saints are gonna go at Ford Field, whoop their ass, whoop the Lions' ass. Then he ain't gonna have no excuse at all. None. At all. So I guess that's it. I don't know. Just think about what I said. The Saints are the better team. That's it. I know you're still lurking. You ain't talking, but you're lurking. But you know the Saints are the better team. I ain't gotta. You're a smart man. You should realize, hey, the Saints are awesome. Everybody loves the Saints. They just don't admit it. Shit, after week 1, you ain't even gonna worry about the Saints. So, after that one loss is, it's gonna be a blemish. But it's okay. Everybody loses to the Saints. I mean, come on. I mean, if you don't lose to the Saints, then you ain't nobody in the NFL. That's just how it is. Shit. I'll have you up for discussion on my Saints channel. We'll get that discussion going. I'm gonna get the Saints fan, get the Who Dat Nation in there. Gonna put you on panel. We're gonna talk about the games. All good. Anyway, I'm gonna see where everybody is. I know where they are. I know what channel they're on. They're somewheres. I think Mr. Southern Coin Hunter is probably streaming. So once again, Xandron says my team is superior because he knows. He knows. He knows. I'm telling you, he knows. It's the freedom of speech, baby. It's the greatest thing ever in history. All right, I guess that's all I got. I don't know. I was trying to make this a weather stream, but you know what? It's a football stream, damn it. I guess. I don't know. Just go back to this video when the Saints beat the Lions, and we'll see what's going on. I guess I'll end the stream now. As soon as I end the stream, I'll get a comment. I know. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. So might do another stream tonight. I don't know. Before I go to sleep. Who knows? We'll see. I wish I could stay up for Xandron's stream. I'm sleepy. Unless I'm off, then I'll pop in, but I'm usually dead ass tired. Around this time, I'm sleeping. My ass is out. Waking up early in the morning. All right, anyways, I'm out. As soon as I hit the end button, Xandron gonna be like, Lions room. Be like, you motherfucker. I could type, but I don't. But all right, folks, y'all have a good one. I'll see you later.